TDs in the Super Bowl era? The last Eagle? Ricky, I almost said Ricky Wallace. Debut.
You know it very well.
Brian Westbrook. T.O.
Yeah. That wasn't 05. What year was that? 04. Yeah, 04. You know what? Matter of fact, speaking of Saquon and the game he had tonight, his debut as an Eagle, how you think the Giants feel? How you think they feel?
Well, first of all,
I mean, how you think they feel? How do you steal?
It's week 13 of the NFL. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs next on EA Sports.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. The numbers for Hill a week ago: 19 carries, 75 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Now it's Jackson. Able to get a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Are you serious?
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Wow, this is some bullshit. Oh my gosh. Now we're arguing on the sideline. What's going on? What's wrong with this shit?
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Eat it,
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adolfo, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Ravens hit 6-5 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Underneath here to Hill. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Look at this Baltimore defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
I can't believe that.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. In motion left goes a tight end. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. A little short pass. This is Everett. That's an effort. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. From midfield now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll look to throw here. This is caught.
Bateman.
Rashad Bateman from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are back within a score. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now they need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 17 carries, 57 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. That is caught. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Oh, now it's free. He'll fumble it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up. And avoids the turnover.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. From the gun, a run for Hill. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On 3rd down, Ali. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Lamar going to give this to Ali, and he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got room at the 30. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big pickup of 38. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Logan. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now 2nd and 5. Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. In motion, the tight end Reed. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Damn.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And again, touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete left side to Worthy. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Mahomes now to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now here's Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. To throw is Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jamar Chase leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting Tennessee Titans. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. The Browns might very well be your Super Bowl favorites as we start December. And another win improves their mark to 12-1 on the year.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A run here on first down with Reynolds. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 23. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.